Yo, what is up, guys? So, let me take a sip of water. And I'd like to apologize for not making a podcast in a while, even though no one watches them. But honestly, that's just because I've been, super busy. And I realized, oh my god, I forgot about these podcasts. And I don't think I'd be able to make one next Thursday. So, here I am. Now, this is a part 2 of my Yajuj and Majuj thing. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description after this, inshallah. And I apologize for the screen being black. I don't know what happened. In the time of my last podcast till now, OBS won't record my screen, it records it black. Inshallah, it records this audio. And essentially, if you haven't seen part 1, go see it, because I'm not re explaining all that. But after that, I did a lot of more studying on Yajuj and Majuj, and I developed this even bigger and grander theory, which I'm not going to present all that to you today. That's a giant project which I'll go for later. But I figured I needed to do something, so I shared part of it. So previously I had forgotten where the wall was, and I decided to do research, and a lot of the claims I found was bogus. Like, some people claim this was the wall of Yajuj and Majuj, even though you can see both sides of the wall, and it's not iron or it's not copper. Like, I saw this video of this wall that says this wall is the wall of Gog and Magog. See, there's iron and copper, even though it's within a little mountain peak, and you can see the other side of the mountain. I'm like, yeah, like trillions of people are gonna be trapped inside this little mountain peak which could hold 5. Like, that makes no sense. Or look, there's this wall of Gog and Magog, but you could clearly see all around the perimeter. It's just like a 30-foot wall, like a square mile wall that surrounds the place. So I realized all these places are bogus, and we need a place that could fit all these people. And that got me thinking to most likely, and then that got me down to 3 places: the Caucasus Mountains, the Himalayas, or the North and South Pole. And the Caucasus, and out of all those, I have good reason to believe it's in the North or South Pole, more likely the North Pole. So why do I eliminate the Caucasus Mountains? Well, to me, it is a possibility, but it's just the least likely possibility, because I don't think it could fit that much people. As for the Himalayas, I actually should look into that. Like, the thing about the Caucasus and Himalayas, it's not like there's anything disproving them. It's just that there's more evidence towards the North and South Pole. So what makes the North and South Pole so common? First off is they are both huge places of land. They could easily house that much people. Like, the North and South Pole are huge. That's what people forget. Like, they're not tiny. Like, they are bigger than countries and continents. Like, the North or South Pole alone could house all those people. Second off, it's unexplored. And there's a debate on whether the wall is part of the unseen. Like, there's a debate. Some people say that you could technically find the wall, it's just that we haven't, or you can technically see the wall, it's just that we haven't found it yet. So let's say the wall is located in location A, and you go to location A, you would see it. Other people say it's part of the unseen, where you could see the wall, where you could be near the wall, but you won't see it. And that's a debate. And let's go with the first theory, where you could see the wall, we just haven't found it. The North Pole would be the most likely place, because we haven't explored there much. Second off, it's heavily restricted, which means there's something hidden. And another reason is the North Pole, it has ice, and as mentioned, the wall regenerates. And guess what ice can do? It can regenerate. It could melt into water, then freeze up. Additionally, the biggest reason is the story of Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a U.S. Navy admiral and polar explorer, and he flew over Antarctica and discovered a hidden Greenland, a city beyond the poles. And as mentioned, Yajuj and Majuj are humans, but they have a different culture, different society, different technology, different way of life. And he saw just this giant city with green stuff, animals, people, and just this futuristic city. Now, going on this, let's say it is Yajuj and Majuj. It's not a futuristic city. It's an isolated civilization of Gog and Magog. So going off this, we'd have big reason to believe it's either in the North or South Pole. Second off, a big thing people forget is the North and South Pole also have mountains. But, and the thing is, the Caucasus regions and the Himalayas have mountains too. However, that being said, going on the theory that you can technically see the wall, we just haven't found it yet. We've seen those places, and I'm sure we would have came across it now. Likewise with the North and South Pole, we haven't seen it. And going off the theory of it being in the unseen, the Caucasus region and the Himalayas might not have enough places, might not have enough room to store those people, but I don't know how big they are. But I do know that North and South Pole do. The ice is the regeneration, and then there's Richard E. Admiral Akbar, who flies over it and sees this giant city of forests, mammals, and technology, and it's just described as a futuristic city. But if it is the case, it would be Gog and Magog. And that is my podcast for today. Thanks for watching. Jazakallah khair.